Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pulls from Pokémon 10LV? I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the Cardcon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning, Pokémon 10LV isn't for everyone, may cause mild discomfort, practices frequent free speech, says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pulls from Pokémon 10LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pulls from Pokémon 10LV? I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the Cardcon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning, Pokémon 10LV isn't for everyone, may cause mild discomfort, practices frequent free speech, says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pulls from Pokémon 10LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pulls from Pokémon 10LV? I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the Cardcon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning, Pokémon 10LV isn't for everyone, may cause mild discomfort, practices frequent free speech, says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pulls from Pokémon 10LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pulls from Pokémon 10LV? I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the Cardcon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning, Pokémon 10LV isn't for everyone, may cause mild discomfort, practices frequent free speech, says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pulls from Pokémon 10LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pulls from Pokémon 10LV? I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the Cardcon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Now I'm cured. Hey, did y'all notice that when the guy's running, the squirrel like is running towards the trail where the guy's running at, and then it turns into a bird and flies away? Welcome in. I still got some OP12. If you're interested, $6. Also the same price for the Dragon Ball Manga boosters, $6. Mystery pools are $4. And let's get this bitch started. Let's get it started. What's everybody up to? Cheddar, Minifig, J&A, Aki, Henri. What's cracking? And I had to put retard. I don't know why the AI will not generate if I spell it the right way. It won't. It won't.
I run $1 million Pokemon business from my basement, overcharge my customers, and lie on my taxes. I run $1 million.
We start when Angel shows 10 her panties. I'm still sleepy, but my body will not stay asleep past like 5:30. I wake up like seconds before my alarm goes off. And I'm just like, here we go. No extra sleep. No extra sleep. Only good relaxing weekend. Ordered yesterday a new TV. Next month, hope I got a PS5. Oh. Start gaming. I just game on my computer now. Like, I don't even go to the Xbox no more. Pokey Jack, what's cracking? What's crack, Jack? Oh. Because I could play with an Xbox controller. I got this. I just play on my PC. Bop, 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 bop. I actually feel like I play better. I know it's like, I don't know. I was clapping all kinds of people today. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm better again at the game than I used to be. I started off pretty terrible at it. Minifig, hey, are you home today? I gotta go to a party later, so I was hoping I could bring all your stuff over. I know I said I was gonna do it like earlier in the week, but I figured since I'm gonna leave the house to go somewhere later on, I could just drop shit off. Drop it off. I want to play background music, but then again I don't. Whoa. Where's the music? Oop, just clicked on the wrong wrong shit. Studio. People are nuts too. People are absolutely nuts. Let's see, free. View. All. Jeez, that's mad loud. Is the music loud? I don't like that song. Oh. Oh, y'all can't hear it at all. I wonder if I switch this. Let's see. I love this song. I was trying to get it to not play in my headphones, but play from like just desktop audio. That didn't work. Shit. That didn't work for shit. Oh man. I want to display these somewhere, but I don't know where. Display them till they're sold. I just hate the fact that all of them have a chip in them. But yeah, I'm home all day. What's everybody doing this weekend besides chilling out on YouTube? Y'all got plans? Camping in the woods. I enjoy sauna. I haven't gone camping in forever. I like what you said. We don't have to talk about it. I just agree. Yeah, no. If you don't, I mean, I'm always open for discussion, but I understand other people don't want to talk about that kind of stuff. I've always let everybody say what they want to say here. I've always been that same type of person. Like, even if you don't like me, you can come in here. I don't give a shit. You're still invited. I've never banned anybody from coming to my channel. People, like actual people, like I've fucking blocked bots and things like that, but no actual person has like been, or scammers, I guess we won't let scammers in, but you know, people that want to speak can come in here and speak. If you got a joke you want to tell, I don't care who it's directed towards or what it's about, go for it. It's that Simple. Yo, cheddar. Oh. And there's nothing nobody could say that justifies it. There's nothing nobody could say that justifies. Oh, well, so and so said this and this and this. Said. All they did was say things. That's not a reason to kill them. If you think that, then you're more extreme. Just literally, you're more extreme than terrorists. Which is insane. Like, you could probably get away with like saying a lot more around a terrorist without them doing anything than you can these people that think that that was okay. I just don't get it. Did my fucking music already stop? Jeez. Wow. How's your day going, bro? Oops. That wasn't what I wanted. It's all right. It's going pretty decent. Where the fuck did I? Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I think it was this. I don't like it. There we go. I guess. It tells you where people's heads at. Cause I tell you what, like, these people that are like standing outside, let's just like make up a scenario, right? These people like standing outside with a bullhorn singing a song like, we got him in the, because I seen a video of these people doing that. They're like, we got him in the neck and all this, they're chanting this stuff, right? All right. What would happen if, like, let's say there was a drive-by and you got hit in the neck? Would that be like a poetic justice? Like, would the people chanting with you, like, would they freak out and say, oh my gosh, that's absurd, right? Who could do something like that? But now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like, now all of a sudden, it's a bad thing. It's only a bad thing for people you like, or what? Or is it just a bad thing in general? And the ones that chanting this are the same people that are like, oh, let's remove guns from society. That's a great idea. If we could have not one single gun on the planet, sure. But that's not ever gonna happen. Especially here. Humanity is scary. Like I said, I don't care what you say. But what you do, that's something else. The things you do are completely dead. Like, yeah. And look, I'm not entirely against these people that want to chant, but you're also gonna hear my opinion about it. Like, you're a dumb. Like, freedom of speech is like something that just echoes forever, right? You can say what you want to say, but you also got to be willing to hear what I got to say, and so on and so on and so on until you die with the argument, till you die on your hill. That's freedom of speech. So when I say like, hey, if I say like, hey, you're a dumbass for saying shit like that, that doesn't mean I don't believe you shouldn't say it, or you should not be allowed to say it. But that's just my free speech opinion towards you for saying that. Like, keep chanting. I don't care. You're not gonna hurt my feelings about it. That, like, I'm still kind of messed up by the video, because like that was something you almost couldn't escape. Like, if you got on like X and scrolled at any point that day or the day after, that's all you saw. You just saw from different angles, you saw that video. And it just keeps replaying in my friggin' head. And you know, I couldn't even continue like doing what I was planning on doing. Like, I was gonna write more diss tracks to PokeNE. I was gonna do all this shit, but just like it messed my head up so much. It just put me, it still got me in kind of like a weird daze of like, that's nuts. Which I think is a good sign. I don't know, right? Like, if something like that fucks you up, at least that means like, right, you're still a little bit, you're not as desensitized as you thought you were. You know, if you could lose sleep over some shit like that, yeah, maybe you're not as desensitized as you thought you were. Yeah, but that's it's just crazy. You can't unsee it.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud, you can have it douse.
Shit, XRP's at 311.
I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Oh, it was up. It was up to 318. Damn it. I should have bought some. Or should have sold some, actually. And then bought the dip. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I couldn't focus. I'm like, as loud as that was, that event, that moment in history, as loud as that was, like a spiritual darkness like flooded everything, right? You just felt like it was, and I don't want to like say like he's like Charlie's like the most important person in the world. But like, it gives you those types of feelings. It's almost like that world-changing feeling, like when 9/11 happened and things like that. Like, you just like, you remember where you were when it happened. You remember everything. Like, it's one of those situations like where it's just like, you've never really seen that before. And you know it's going to have a big impact. Whether it's, there's good and bad, like the impact is just going to change shit. Things are just going to be a lot different, I think, within this country. And I don't know what the hell it is or what it's going to be. But try to remember who, when shit goes down, remember who you are. That's some of the best advice I could give, is just try to remember who the fuck you are if shit goes down. You know, don't lose yourself in the, don't get lost in the group thought. Don't get lost in, like, you're not a conflict. Remember who you are. Don't get too crazy. You wanna go voice your opinions publicly? Do that, but don't get crazy. The Las Vegas Pokemon Facebook group removed me from it. The gist of it all and the frightening sad reality is these events simply imply that if you are too vocal, you might be silenced permanently. When the aliens show up, the left will blame the right. The group chat for asking for cards. So yeah, I've been pretty out of it for the last few days. Some people might be less affected than others, but it's something that kind of hit me. It kind of hit me hard. And I guess it's kind of like you said, Jack, like there's a lot of shit that could just kind of, there's a lot of past traumas and things like that that could be attached, that could be brought back from witnessing events like that. And not only that, just makes you think of yourself and like your own mortality. Like it's just it's a really, really scary reminder that like a lot of the thoughts like that I was thinking after I saw the video, I was telling myself, I was like, man, I bet he woke up in the morning, had no clue he wasn't gonna be, you know, on this earth much longer. Probably had no clue, right? He was probably, you know, while he's talking to people or whatever, he's probably thinking about like what he wants to do, you know, after the day's over, where he wants to go eat, you know, everything that we all do. And didn't get to it. Speaking of that, I watched a movie. I know it came out a while ago, but it was called, I think The Tomorrow War or something like that. That was about like an alien species that showed up on Earth. It had Chris Pratt. It's funny they can't identify that object, but they could tell you all the gases, the atmospheric conditions of every planet in another solar system. That's the tricky part for me. That's what's tricky to me. Is like, how do you not know what the fuck it is? Oh, it's like, you know, it's over here where we kind of can't see it, but you know what? How much shit from here to the next galaxy, or, you know, however many light years away we want to travel or see things with a telescope, how much shit is in the way? Somehow you can see all those planets and tell us, oh, there might be potential, you know, habitable planets over here, habitable planets over there. Like, what's... But you can't see this fucking object at all. You know it's there, but you can't make out what it is, right? Exactly. And I'm not saying that we can't know or understand space. I'm saying they fully know and understand space, and they won't tell us. We have we don't actually. They have, as in whoever the fuck is really in control of the world, has the ability to probably travel a shit ton of space. Maybe not all the way to the ends of the universe, but I feel like they could go pretty far and come back without that whole like those time delays and things like that would happen that they tell you. I think they could travel, be it like without affecting time back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like how they say, like, if you could travel, so like light and like bending space are two different things, right? So like, if you travel at the speed of light to, let's say, like, whatever, another galaxy or something like that, if you're able to move at the speed of light, you're not gonna be a part of time. essentially. You're just going to be in your own little space of existence while you're moving like a photon until you get to where you go, and then you'll be in a different time. They're probably going to find Planet Namek and use the Dragon Balls. A lot of people are getting fired for being excited. Light is a funny thing. So say you could go somewhere in space at the speed of light and come back. Everything, you would probably be the same age of however long it took you to get there and back in your time, but everything you know about Earth and everything when you got back would be gone, wiped out. That's a crazy thing to try to digest. Finding Planet Namek would be dope, though. If that was a real planet, I'd move there. When I was a kid watching Dragon Ball, that's all I wanted was to live on Planet Namek. I felt like that planet had a lot more than going for it than Earth did. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's because like they're a tribal kind of people. Like they reminded me of like I guess Native American and other tribal heritage. It just seemed like a lot more less congested than the Earth is, you know? Did you see the video of the Hellfire missile that bounced off the UFO? Yeah, that's fucking nuts. That's what I something like that is what I believe I saw when I was a kid. I've told this story before, but I'll say it again. Back in like the 90s, like it was like 96, 97. Yeah. It was around that time period. I was laying in the back of my grandpa's truck, in the bed of his truck, looking up at the sky with my cousin. He was like laying next to me, and we're just looking up at the stars and shit. And I just remember seeing like a light that looked like a star, and it was like the same distance as stars looked, but it was just such a consistent and fluid moving object. Like it just had like just this motion to it. It didn't seem normal. Like airplanes, when you watch an airplane fly, like you can see it, right? You know that's an airplane by how it's moving. This shit, like, it flew across the sky and went whoop. It went across, and then it did like 2 loops, and it went back the other way. And that shit fucking shook me. I was like, that's not that's not what planes or helicopters do. And there's no helicopter that could get that high. Maybe a plane could get as high as that, but it just didn't seem like that's what it was. Yeah, they're They got to be getting ready for some shit. Definitely. He uses spray paint to keep his sword black. Yeah, it's gonna be wild. I feel like if we don't see some crazy shit like in the next 5 to 10 years, then nothing will happen at all. That's all I'm saying. Nothing within my lifetime is gonna happen. If it doesn't happen within these next 5 to 10 years, because it feels close, right? If nothing happens, like that's gonna completely change this planet, then it's not gonna happen in my lifetime. I don't think so. It just feels too damn close. It's either here or it's not. Basically, I'm either right about this feeling or I'm wrong. I'm dead wrong. And if that's the case, then nothing crazy is gonna happen in my lifetime. I don't believe it for 2 seconds. I just feel like the shit's hitting the fan really hard this time. I just want my daughters to have a real childhood. Yeah, that's the tough part about having kids. Charlie Mike, what we talking about? We're talking about them UFOs. Are you from Nevada? Battleborn. We talk about them UFOs, baby. I'm born and raised in Vegas. I saw the flag. I was like, hey, that looks like my state. That looks like my state flag. Because my chat's kind of small. It could have been something else, but the color blue, it just like triggers me to think Nevada flag. Which part of Vegas? I'm by the Air Force Base. In the ghetto. Right near the beach. But yeah, that's the tough part about having kids. It's like, man, like, I wouldn't trade my kids for the world, but sometimes I don't feel like that I brought them into the right world. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cimarron is where I was a long time ago. Like North Vegas? Cimarron. Oh no. I think it's Centennial, right? Cimarron. In the ghetto. Vegas is not huge. Vegas got huge, yeah. Yeah, I remember I used to be able to go anywhere in Vegas in like 15 minutes. Now, like, I could get to Phoenix in the same amount of time I could get from one point of Vegas to the other. How the hits on Pokemon down there? It's terrible. You can't find Pokemon out in the wild anywhere. School sucks. It wasn't a place where myself could really absorb information. I learned a lot of what I know on my own. I picked up the basics in like elementary and things like that and middle school. But once high school hit, like my brain was done with that kind of learning. Super done with it. Like I wanted to learn what I wanted to learn. And I needed to learn it how it was good for me to learn it. It's 10. Yeah, Marsuela, I still have your bag too. I didn't revoke yours. Consider yourself lucky. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Henry. No, you 100% have a bag. Right? I could have swore I just seen it. Am I fucking tripping? No, I'm not. I'm not tripping. I'm not motherfucking tripping. Is there a link for your store? Nah. I don't have a website. I just use the Pidgeot, a Scoop Up, a Chatot, a Timber, Weeping Bell, Squirtle, some One Piece. I don't use a store because it just turns into like a whole tax issue. And like more paperwork than I care about doing. perhaps it's my autistic mind speaking, but it is what I've gradually interpreted over the years. School was a waste for me. Well, if you came to a conclusion that school was a waste of time, it's because you weren't supposed to be like in that type of learning environment. Like so basically the way I'm trying to have two conversations at the same time. Basically the way the purchasing goes is just PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. I could do Zelle also, but the goods and services, it just puts me into a point of getting like those 1099s. These are $6 a pack. I got the Manga Dragon Balls as well that are $6 each. So basically you got to email me. My email is basically the same as my PayPal. Email right there on the screen. It's 10 letters wrap@gmail.com. Make sure I got your address and all that stuff so I can ship your stuff out whenever your bag is full. We're trying to pull a banger, but back to Henri. Basically school is like for very specific types of people. It's basically set to like push a few people to the top and leave everybody else in the middle and bottom. And mysteries are $4 each. Yes. Same payment information, same everything. The school design is made for very few people that excel in that environment, and the rest are gonna fall behind. And it almost has to be that way because there's no freaking way that everybody can be like successful. They say like, oh, this is a reality for me. They say like, you can do whatever you want, la da 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 da. There's enough for everybody to do this, this, and this. No, there ain't. No, there ain't. Not everybody can own a business. Unless you're willing to do all the fucking work yourself, no matter how big your business gets. You can't run a fucking... You can't be like the owner of Walmart. We can't all be the owner of a Walmart. Who's gonna work in it? Who's gonna work at all fucking 10,000 stores? You know what I'm saying? Like, society is just framed this way. They can't let everybody be successful. They need Walmart workers. They need cashiers. They need store associates. They need, you know, people to vacuum and clean toilets. They need that. And if they let everybody learn in the proper environment, they're not gonna get it. If we could just go to like self-sufficiency, that would be great. If we could just get to everybody, here's your piece of land, raise your own food, grow your own food, and if you don't survive. No, that is a bald-faced lie. You can't do anything you desire. Lots of unspoken hoops to jump through. Knowledge and ability alone aren't enough. A certain degree of social presence is needed. Oh, yeah. our society was built for a majority of us to be poor. I thought you were poor. Got $1? All right, let's see. 4 OP, shipping, and 5 mysteries. Actually, which stack? So I've got these 3 stacks here. One's upside down. I got these if you want to pick. The mysteries I'll pull for you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, got a phone call. I merely strive to live. Well, we could hope that's what we can all get to do and be comfortable. Sometimes, man, this shit gets hectic. Like, a majority of the time, bro, I feel like I don't have room to breathe. Look, I know I got a lot of shit, right? I got everything behind me. I want to keep my stuff, right? And I got even more that you can't see. But like, I feel like I'm on the verge of, I always feel like I'm on the verge of having to get rid of it all, because one, I just want to find a place where I can work, where I don't always feel like shit and it pays enough, you know? That's all I want. I don't want to always feel like shit from my job. When you feel like you're just giving your life away to the job, I don't want that. I want to feel comfortable when I get off of work. I don't want to feel like I've like overexerted myself, or like I don't have energy to do anything. Because then they're not paying me to be out of energy at the end of my day. Like, I'm so tired after my jobs, I just go sleep. I can't do shit else. Hey, I've been in that boat for a long time too, Henri. I've been in that boat for a long time. I know exactly where that is. It sucks. Well, I mean, it doesn't suck. I don't know what to think of it, really. It's just, it's odd to have the kind of mentality, I guess, that I have. To go through those motions of, like, those emotions of, I don't want to be here no more. But I'm scared as fuck of what's on the other side of the whatever's after this. If you had to choose your job, what would you do? I would be a building inspector, which hopefully they hit me back. They told me I'm on the list of eligibility to be hired. I got the email back from the county, and now it's just a waiting game for like that vacancy, whoever's leaving, you know what I'm saying? And then them to call me for an interview, and then them to select me from the interview. That would be great. That would be a life-changing moment. And getting into exactly what I've wanted to do for years. Because the thing is, I had to fix, so I worked at Caesar's Palace for 15 and a half years. For like 8 of those years, the county came in, did our inspections, and I had to go fix everything that was not code. So I have the experience to know what to look for and fix it, but I know what to look for as far as what they're looking for when it comes to these commercial buildings and casinos. So I think I would do pretty well at the job. I just got to learn all the other, like the paperwork and the office bullshit, because that's never been my environment. The gaming board, reminder, all Caesars has a tiny palace. Okay, I'm back. All right, Marsuela, which 4-packs do you want and from which stack do you want them? I've got like 3 stacks here. I got the upside down stack. I got the middle stack. I got the right stack. And let's hope we pull you a manga. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mysteries as well. Let's see if we can't pull you a slabby to go home. In that OP9. 2 from the upstack. 2 from upside down. 1 from each stack here. Bam. Just like that. All right, I'm going to set those off to the side. I'm going to push this over a little bit. All right. Now we've got your 4-packs there. Let's do mysteries. And first things first, we got an Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies. Imagine you paid for $30 for a pack of Evolving Skies and you got that. Instead, you got it for $4. We got that Fire Energy. And that Zapdos EX from 151. We got Team Aqua Hideout. They need to bring all this stuff back too, actually, into the... Did you get OP? Not yet, but I might. It depends on how popular it is. I got a guy that gets me these packs. So if it's like super popular, he probably won't get it, but... All right, we got a Marsh Stomp Crystal Guardians reverse holo on the front here. And we got that Crobat V going with it. Crobat V Trainer Gallery. And we've got Latios and Radiant Hawlucha. Let me get you a sleeve for this Marsh Stomp as well. This, or this. Hold up. Those are your top 3 hits. Team Aqua. Suddenly realized I was still 24 seconds behind. All right, let's tear into this OP12. Marcella, let's pretend Radiant and Umby to Givey. Uh-oh, we're going to do some Givey action. Let's start a Givey bag. All right, our first pack of this wild ass set. Can we? Fuck. Can't even open it.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow.
What's up? Is this the Poke Rap God? I might be that guy. Shanks. Django. I need to fix this lighting. Yeah. It's a little better. Not so glary. Ursa Shot. Buffalo. Lindbergh. Jaguar. Emporio. Marcelo, you still truck driving? Are you out on the road now? All right. We got a secret rare. Me and the wife thought it was fire. Appreciate you for listening. Pack number 2. I've got still trucking. You find any more goodies in the road? You find any more goodies? Baby 5. I don't like the name of that. Buggy. Kin Amon. Just got my truck back from the shop in Salt Lake City. That's crazy. I do a little bit of driving myself now. My last job that I went to was in Washington, so I had to drive 20 hours. Now I keep finding pacifiers. What the fuck? What the hell? I almost hit a deer on the way back from Washington. Pokey Jones, what's up, Jonesy? I almost hit a deer on the way back from Washington. Blew the turbo coming back from Cali on Labor Day. Oh. Speaking of which, I got an evap leak on my fucking car. Now I gotta go find a leak. I hate leak finding. If anything was gonna be not fun about fixing a car, it's finding a leak, an evap leak. All right, here we go. Not much, just enjoying this weather. Where's your weather at? My weather's in Vegas. It's not as hot right now, but it's still warm. It's like normal people's summer right now. I like the coloring on this card, though. A little creepy, but I like the coloring. Straw Hat Crew. Luffy is the man who will become the king of pirates. We're still a little bit cold. Hitting deer sucks. That's why I'm glad this company believes in grill guards. I've seen some pretty gnarly carcasses and remnants of such while in my travels. The worst one was on the way back from Denver. That shit was out of control. That shit was a mess. I've never seen a splatter like that in my life. All right, here we go. Come on, last pack magic. Let's get it. Pacifista. That's like pacifier. Like what you keep finding. Color of arms hockey. Kazuki. All right. Think we're there. Took out the radiator both times. Oh, that hollow looks dope as shit. The way it kind of like wraps around his hand, like it traces his hand. That's sick. You can't see it as good on screen as you would in person. But look at that. It almost lights him up. This motherfucker again? I've hit numerous deer with this company and it hasn't done shit to the truck. You animal! How dare you hit those poor defenseless deer? Alright. You've got some shiny shit. Do you want to bulk? Do you play this game or you just want your shiny stuff? I kind of like this. Got that King Kong to it. Got that King Kong to it. They shouldn't run in front of my truck. Yeah. It's about shiny shit only. Sounds about right. The deer that I almost hit, it like stepped out and I kind of swerved into the next lane and like kind of hit the brakes a little bit. Just slow down just in case it wanted to continue to bolt in front of me, you know? And my partner I was driving with, he was asleep in the passenger seat. And he fucking woke up. He's like, yo, you good? I was like, yeah, we're good. Thanks to me being able to see that fucking thing. But it stepped out into my lane, like just walked like halfway in. And then it like backed. As soon as I started swerving, it was like, it did one of these like backing up and shit. And I'm like, you fucking asshole. You prick. All right. Your baggy. Your bags are bagging. Actually, I'm gonna switch you to one of these other ones. You just never know what a deer might do. To be honest, I haven't driven like the most, but I've driven quite a bit. And that's honestly like one of the first times I've ever encountered a deer in front of me. I've seen them on the side of the road doing shit plenty of times, but that's the first time I've had one step out on me. Actually, I'll just leave it. I'll leave it unpeeled. But I was almost ready for it because I was thinking about that the whole morning while I was driving. Because we left the hotel at 1 a.m., started driving out of Washington, headed back down to Vegas. This was about like maybe 2 hours into the drive. It's still dark out. But I was waiting for it. I was like, man, there's probably gonna be a deer stepping in front of me. Sure enough. I also got some slabs for sale. For the fuck did I put them? About $3,000 if you want to buy them, Marcella. They're all 10s. They're all sequential. 80, 81, 82 on the certs. Oh, I wish. Come on, these are the classic pack art. These are the classic pack arts from base set. All of these artworks. If I don't sell them, they're gonna be in my collection. Just chilling. Sequential 10s, yeah. Yeah. You know. Wish I could get a mystery pull on credit. Yeah, unfortunately. I still want to give good deals, but I got to be more strict on how I operate this. So as not to lose money. You know, mixing up money and doing things like that. Or waiting on money. But it's cool because some of those people that like stopped showing up to the stream that didn't like pay for their spot when they did the charity duck races and stuff that I held, they had a bag here and that got revoked. I gotta check the conditions on some of these, because they're either gonna go in the mysteries as a potential hit or just a face card to go on the front. But I gotta see what they're worth and what their condition is. If the condition's too bad, it just becomes a face card. Or if it's not worth enough, it just becomes a face card. I know some of these older, like 2018 and young and older cards are worth a little bit, but if they're not worth enough to be considered a hit for any of the packs, then it is what it is. Like these shamans, I know they're not. They're probably like floating around like $1.25 or something like that. So, and that's if they're in good condition. So they might be just a face card to a mystery pull in the future. Oops. The Weavile, like that's scratched. It's probably just going to be a face card. Marowak, just going to be a face card. Slacking. Probably just a face card. You know what's funny? Before I got into Pokemon, I bought my kids like a few times some Pokemon. And that was back in like 2019. That for sure. Polytoad. And bam. The people win shit but never come back. I mean, yeah, that happens. Or some people just completely, like, I know some people get so involved with, like, so many different channels that they forget where they have bags at, which is insane to me. But it happens. If you get involved with a lot of people, like, you want to support a lot of your friends, but then you, like, lose track. All right, 5 more. You want to pick from the piles? There's only, whoops. Hold up. There's only 3 left in this one. If you want to do these 3 or top 2 or however you want to pull them, I want you to pick your own poison though. I see how it is. Dealer's choice. Okay. I mean, if you want me to. If you want me to dealer's choice it, I could do that. Feel for the good ones. I'm going middle here. 1, 2, bottom 3, 4, second one down 5. All right, let these be the ones. I'm gonna condense it down into 2 groups now though, so that way I have more room on the table. All right, we got the 5 dealer choice. Ugh, this makes me feel more responsible for it. I hate responsibility. This makes me feel like now it's my fault. All right, pack 1. Ooh. Hold up. Ah, fuck. What's the white card mean? Just saw the back of that one. It's white. Motherfucker, quit jumping at me. All right, here we go. Titties. Shiki. Buffalo. Doesn't that look like the girl from fucking, God damn it, Recess. That cartoon Recess. Jeez. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know who I'm talking about? I ain't tripping. Okay. Okay. And we got a Dawn card. Dawn, da, don, don, dong. I don't know. I know sometimes there's like a valuable one of these. I don't know which one it is. I vaguely remember her. She was like, wasn't she always like ready to punch somebody or something? I don't know. She had a little bit of an attitude, I think. Yeah, I vaguely remember as well, but I remember the look. I hate this. I hate when they don't rip right. Because then I can see the back card, and sometimes I don't want to see it because I know those colors can sometimes mean something. It's like when you get those code cards that you could tell was a hit or not. Ooh. That's nice. That's nice. Helmeppo. Ursa shot. Buffalo. Are you talking about the tomboy from Recess? Yes. All right, we got Jinbei and Yo Gato. Uh-oh. Marcella's buying up all your OP12, bro. She's trying it out. I got the Dragon Ball mangas as well. Anybody's interested in those, are also $6. You'll see they're about $10 at other places. I'm not gonna charge that because I didn't pay fucking $8 for these packs, so I'm not gonna charge $10. Talking about Spinelli, is it Spinelli or Spenley? I think, I don't know. I can't remember. Hoping for an SP. Hoping for an SP. I don't know. Somebody said bangers are coming out of these sleeved ones. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. Virgo. Verga. That's just one letter away from being a dick. All right. The same motherfucker again. Charlotte Pudding. She putting these nuts in her mouth. I've hit a few alts from sleeve, but nothing too crazy. I'm gonna throw these packs. They keep sliding in. Let me stand them up. Let me stand them up before I lose my patience. All right, OP12's off to the side. If you want to buy a pack, they're still gonna fucking slide into me. All right, 2 packs. That's what we got. They're saying you should have picked them. She's got what, 9 packs in now? We're at 9 packs for these so far. All right, here we go. Inuarashi. Inuarashi. Ice Block Pheasant. Carmen. Where in the world is she? Kazuki. All right, here we go. Probably open about 40 to 50 packs outside of these. You finding them at like Target? Walmart? Why does this card look like it's cut differently? I don't know. I'm looking for the Blackbeard. All right, this is the pack that's gonna have it. This pack right here is what's gonna have it. That Blackbeard you're looking for. Karasu, Hachan, Baby 5, Lindbergh. I will make Whitebeard the king of the pirates. Uh-oh. You said Blackbeard? This guy said Whitebeard. Douglas Bullet. I love you. Here we go. Ba-ba-ba. Boa Hancock. Damn it. If it does, I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking here. Alright, you got 2 SRs, but that was really it out of your whole fucking run. Hopefully you start playing the game. Plus whatever's in your bag already. Rena's in the building. I see you chatting this time. Alright, let me get a count on the number of packs I have left. I'm probably going to go pick some more up today if I got time, but we'll see. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Looks like I've got 17 left. Yep. 17, just double counted. 17 packs left. All the OGs are out. We got some OGs in the house. Rena in the building. I don't know if you see me on Facebook as well, but I see like all of you motherfuckers are getting suggested as my friends on Facebook. If you have a Facebook. Did you pack me up yet? No, I haven't. I was going to after this stream. Kind of get you ready to ship out and stuff like that. So. She loves the rain. Maybe that means. Bro, if you haven't heard She Loves the Rain by Teddy Swims, go listen to that song. Okay, I'll get some more. Take out the bulk, please. I got some boxes coming. Your existing bulk that's with me. Are you just trying to show off because Marcella doesn't keep the bulk? I think that's all your One Piece bulk. This is all Pokemon stuff. Let me make sure I write your... Where the frick did my marker go this time? No, I just got bulk incoming. He's like, shit. That baller Marcella's here. Let me act. Let me act like a baller. Get rid of my bulk. That's for peasants. I don't want it no more. That's for poor people. 17 packs of OP12 left. We got some manga, Dragon Ball as well. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, the Dragon Ball shit, but I feel like it's priced. The market value, even on, I think, TCG Player, let me double check. Because I don't like to you know, spread false information. Two-pack snipe. Two-pack snipey, says Gato. Two-pack snipe. Damn. Normally we don't see people snipe outside of Pokemon sets. But I mean, I guess we don't have a Pokemon set. We have mysteries, which can be sniped as well, but sometimes. The Dragon Ball manga, though, the manga boosters, the sleeved ones, I think, are over $10 market. Of course, I'm not a big fan of market, but that's where they're at. Maybe they've got, oh shit. Yeah, so they're in between like 10. Let me get closer. 1077, 1030 ish for a pack of sleeved. That's insane. I don't know. Is the manga one like that? Is there a lot of cards that people just want out of it? Is there a nostalgic feeling to it that makes it more popular and more valuable than all the other sets? For Dragon Ball, yeah. The Dragon Ball mangas are 10 something each. Not here, but on there, you know what I'm saying? They're $6 here. Because I'm not Poke-E. I'm not going to just charge you too much for no reason when I didn't pay $10 for it. Where's Angel? She's taking a nap. She works so she works like early morning till 9. She works like early like 1 to 9 or whatever. All right, here we go. Gato, you're up. Got some serious shit going on. Gonna throw it down. Virga. There are some sick cards in it. All right, here we go. Come on, snipe. Snipe. No. 2 Navy guys. 2 Navy motherfuckers. Two-pack snipe. Dropping by on break. Good luck on the rips. Be pop. I know this life hack right here, all right? You won't have to go on break if you quit your job. You can just be here. Bebop in the building. All right, here we go. Morley. Baby 5. And another Navy ass motherfucker. Is OP ever gonna blow up like Pokemon? I mean, it's kind of almost there. I don't know how long it... I mean, One Piece has been around for a long time. Whether it's been popular or not through that whole existence, I can't say because I didn't follow it like that. But One Piece has been around forever. Yes, perfect plan. It is. It's what everybody wants. Nah, they're probably restocking tonight. Oh, I remember. That wasn't too long ago when it was really hard to get One Piece. That was what? Wasn't it like that 1,000-year set? It was around that time, right? The pink box or whatever. That wasn't too long ago. Was surprised by all the Magic the Gathering fantasy though. Or Final Fantasy. Oh yeah, dude, that came out of nowhere. That shit everybody was after the fucking chocobos. I was like, all right, they're doing something now. They're doing something now. Everybody's trying to get on those hype trains. Everybody's hyping. All right, Gato. Even like, you know what's hilarious though? Is like, I'll go to like Sam's Club or something, and they'll have those boxes of like sports cards that look like fucking, you know, they look like those big boxes you could get of Pokemon. Like the premium collections and stuff like that. Right? Like, they're trying to like use the Pokemon boxing idea to sell shit. Like how they package it. But it still sits there. I don't see nobody really buying it like the. Like when I went and got the prismatic boxes, those were sold within like 15 minutes. They were all gone. Is Angel showering? I thought she was asleep. That didn't work. Somebody shut my door and it didn't shut. Yeah, Hot Topic is not the place to go if you want to if you want to buy packs. Like minimum, I think these might have been bought from there originally, or priced from there originally, because they say like $8.90 on the sticker. Huh? That's crazy.
Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back better than
I've been listening to some old Eminem lately too.
never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
I've got some Union Arena.
I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, push until I fall. I'm slipping to get back up. Always stand tall, I'm grinning.
I've got Bleach and One Punch Man.
Lose the squad, I had to learn how to think with my head, not heart. I've been chewed up, spit out, torn apart. But picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Let me grab them. I want to get into it, but at the same time, I don't. Pull rates could kind of suck. That's like... Yeah, these ones are like the fucking MJ Holding ones. I just been kind of holding on to them. Either way, it's like $4 for either one of these. Oh shit, I just closed it. Fuck, I lost my music. Stupid. Little of this, little of that. Little Dia. I noticed that YouTube's been like stealing a lot of my views. Like I'll have a video that'll get like, let's say 1,200 views, and then I'll lose 200. Abso-fucking-lutely ridiculous. Haven't got into. I can't get into sports cards, bro. Sorry. If you're a sports fan, my apologies. Sports cards are lame. There's nothing cool about them. There's no like cool artworks. They might have like cool holo, but it's real people. I see real people every day. I don't need to see them on my cards. I bet though. Actually, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna make it myself. I don't want no one to steal my idea. But yeah, these are $4 a pack. If anybody's interested in these, Bleach 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 of these. 8 of these. 7 of the ones, 8 of the twos. They're $4 each. I know they say $8.90 on them, but that ain't gonna be my cost. It ain't gonna happen. I'm telling you, I'm dead set on motherfuckers. I'm dead set on trying to change the fucking climate of TCGs right now. It's like everybody wants to charge too much. You know what it is? It's these people that get too comfortable with a lifestyle and they don't want to let it go. They just want to fucking... I know I could get my fucking product for cheaper, but let me sell it for market. You're a villain. Also, by the way, if you do get fired from your job for saying off-the-wall things, just so you know, freedom of speech is only protected by the government and public spaces. Your job does not have to honor free speech. Private property does not have to allow free speech. They have to make it equal for everybody if that's going to be their rule, but they can't. They don't have to allow anybody say what they want on their property, on their time. Five of the Bleacher Report 1. The fuck? Are you voice? Is that voice to text? What if I... If you're the boss, you make the rules. Five of these? Let's crack these out. All right, let's see what we're rocking with here. Let's see what we're rocking with here. Kuchiki. That sounds weird. Trigger warning. Every once in a while, my predictive text goes wonky. All right, pack 2. Pack attack. Could these packs have what you're looking for? The jail, that looks like the fucking a wormhole jellyfish. What if jellyfish are secret wormholes to other universes? That'd be a weird concept. All right, ChatGPT, write me a movie about giant jellyfish being secret wormholes, transporting people to different planets, and everybody getting killed and eaten by aliens. All right. I got my next hit movie coming out, guys. Next summer. All right, Baz B. Oh shit. Hey, we got some nice little texture here. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is or what it's for. But we've pulled it. All right. It's probably not fucking, you know how it is. Like, this card could be hella dope. It's 566. All right, so you got your value back on the pack. At least there's that, right? Still fun to open. Hey. We got it. We got one of them. We got one. Let's get another. The highest value card in this set is $508. All right, so let's do that instead, huh? Give us that $508 card, or give us another $5 card just to even it out, you know? Just to even out the cost associated with buying these. Nell 2. Some of these artworks are kind of eerie. All right, here we go. We got... All right. We got an SR, a regular one. Ichago. This one's actually... Looks like it's worth more than the fucking Renji. Ichago 738. And that's for a black letter one, not a gold letter. So you're basically pulling your fucking money back right now in these 2 packs so far. You're getting there. All right, we got 2 more packs. So can we... Ichigo, whatever. This ain't my shit. This ain't my TCG. Don't harass me. All right? What's going on here? I definitely see some peaky though. What does that look like? Yeah, but it doesn't look like anything on the first page here. Oh man. Or it might be that. I don't know. Could it be this $84 card? Or $65 one? Oh, no, it's not. It's this bitch. I'm on a phone. I can't see peekies. Where's this chick? She's got a $15 card, but not this one. So this one's going to fall in like, what? $1.51. It's nice. You're getting straight up like secret rares every pack now. I pulled so many of her. That's why. That's why she's a buck. Cheap whore. Drink bleach for good luck. Just kidding, don't. You do have to disclaimer that type of shit, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't, but you have to. All right, come on. Come on. We got some more peaky. We got some peaky. Let me get a little closer. Royd Lloyd. Okay. What's with this motherfucker? He's like in every pack. This hollow. Damn, we're going straight up SRs all day, baby. But this guy, he's not up there. This, yeah, he's not front page material. He's not front page in it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. Marcella. Oh, boy. You know, your family sounds like fun. I'll tell you that much. I'm sure the barbecues are fucking banging. Family gatherings. Oh, cut it out. I feel like I should separate these or try to move this top loader card into the... There's small trace amounts of bleach in water and eggs as like the natural chlorine element. He said, "Si, si, senor." Man, that fits so much better when you move the fucking top loader to where the fucking to the crease is in the bag. Marcella said that like she's black. She straight up said that like she's black. You ain't invited to the barbecue no more. What? Oh no, you didn't. Can't tell me where I'm invited. Shit. Showing the fuck up. I'm showing up. What are we at? We're at 2 hours. Oh shit, it's 1 o'clock. All right. Last call on orders. I think we gotta go. I think we gotta go. Well, I gotta take Angel's daughter to work, and then we'll do whatever else, and then I'll try to swing by your place and then go to the party. Travel around the country for years. Well, I go to small towns, so it's like it's usually white. Like super white. I'm not saying I don't like it though. These small towns, man, they're so quiet and peaceful. It's such a nice break from Vegas. I swear. Man, I'm not saying that people of color are responsible for things, but I might be. If you're a person of color and you get an opportunity to go stay at a hotel in an all-white town, all right, it's not so bad. Yeah, they might look at you weird. Like, what's this motherfucker doing here? Eh? Get out of my Culvers. But it is so quiet. Everywhere I go to do stack testing, it's usually in a small white town. And there's nobody else really around. Like, it's out in the middle of nowhere. Because I do stack testing at, like, gold mines and cement plants and, like, these energy places. They're just out in the middle of fields, out in the middle of nowhere. So, of course, it's going to be like a small town next to it. And meth. A lot of teen drinking and pregnancy. Well, see, that's not my problem. I don't have to take that shit home with me. But the peace and quiet, I absolutely love. Like, I went to Wyoming, so nice. The very bottom corner before, like, right after Utah, a little small town over there. I forget what it's called. I forget most of the towns I go to, but I went to the very top of Washington, like right at the border of Canada. There's a small town there. Love it. Love it. Denver, that was different. Denver sucked. Denver's a city. It sucked. I hated Denver so bad. So bad. It had like small town operational hours with that big city, like everybody's a jackass vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't walk anywhere down the fucking street without tripping over a dumbass battery-powered scooter because somebody's time or battery ran out on it and they just left it there. The fuck is that shit? They don't do that here in Vegas. Not yet. I'm sure it's coming. But fuck. That place was pissing me off. I get off of work and I want to try to find something to eat. And like all the restaurants are closed. Only thing that's open is like Taco Bell. And like, I'm like, fuck that. Ugh. Upsetting. Ask Angel. Like, I was wandering around town. Like, I was just like fuming. I was just like walking around this city. I'm like, dude, fuck this place. I like Colorado Springs though. Springs is nice. Like, it's like a military town, in Springs. But Denver, fuck that place. I've been to other places in Colorado too, like Pueblo. Pueblo's a shithole now, but it used to be a great town. Nice and quiet. Now everybody there's a fucking drug addict. Yeah. But like Prescott, Arizona, or Prescott, nice. Once you leave Denver into the mountains, there's a town like before the first tunnel on the way out. If you're taking, what is that, the 70, I think? If you're taking the 70 out of Denver, going like, what's that, west-ish? And there's a tunnel, like as soon as you start hitting the mountains, there's a tunnel there, but then you could get off and then take the mountain up and around, and it takes you to a town. Fucking amazing town. That was a beautiful town. It has a lake. Oh, shit. I was like, dude, this is where I could see myself. If I had money, I could see myself here. Yeah, they did. The small towns definitely have their issues, but it did feel like I was being eyeballed a lot in some of those small towns, but nobody said shit. So even if they did, it wouldn't bother me none. You know how I am. I don't get offended by much. But the peace and quiet in some of these towns, that's what I like. Like, I like to go outside and I'm not hearing fucking ambulances every fucking 30 seconds, police, or gunshots in the background. Like, nah, that's not fun all the time. It's not fun ever. Went to Georgetown. Yeah, it's like 2-lane roads. There's grass everywhere. There's cows, little farms. I love that shit. You see tractors. You see people, like some people have like a big ass farm property and you'll just see so many cars. Like old classic cars that are just, and you would think there was like no more of those. Like people would be like rebuilding all these old classic cars, but there's so many more. It's insane. And they're out there rusting away. If I ever win the lottery, 80-acre farm in the middle of nowhere. Exactly. Well, yeah, I know. I want to live with the land. Like, it feels like home. It feels like something my body's been asking for. to just be out there in the in nature, in the wild, just fucking loving it. How did we ever get to the concrete? What the fuck is our problem? Who invented that shit? If I could travel back in time and get rid of one person, it'd be the asshole who made concrete and asphalt. Yeah, I hate that guy. Detached my connection to the earth with that shit. You feel me? You put a barrier between me and Mother Earth. But anyways, it's nice to go earthing. Yeah. Earthing. I'm gonna earth. It sounds so strange to say it like that. I'm gonna earth. But yeah, alright. I'm gonna call it a stream. I don't know if they left me or not. Hopefully not. But I'm gonna head out. Appreciate y'all. I got some things to do. Minifig, I'm gonna take all your stuff with me. Alright? And then I'll message you on Facebook, so keep an eye on it. Don't just sit there and stare at it, but you know, make sure notifications are on. Appreciate everybody. I would do a raid, but it's just gonna take more time. Just go wherever you want. You ain't gotta go home, but get the fuck out of here. We'll see y'all. Peace out.